It's Control Saturday, so. Hi. We're going to start the foundation. Don't really know what this one is about, but I guess we shall discover. So we need to talk to board on the hotline chamber. Okay. How many ability points do we have? 3? Yeah, we'll go melee damage. Grip Pierce. Yeah, I think I like that. Non-standard issue. Upgrade any weapon form to level 3. Nice. Well done, could put in it. Ooh, what are these? Rate of fire. Yeah. Probably pretty good. Alright. Let's get as close to the hotline chamber as we can. We're going to have to fucking navigate the map, aren't we? We don't want to go to the sector elevator.
Any luck finding the armory? None. Looks like you got shifted. We have rangers checking each sector. Fuck, whose side is the house on? Alright, we'll keep teams looking. And post a watch on the old location just in case it shifts back. We need that fucking ammo.
We don't have our stuff. We don't have our powers.
I heard Pope was promoted. Head of research.
What? The director's just handing out promotions?
I guess.
Okay, we can go through the back way through the director's office. Okay. Through here. Yep. There we go. Okay. I need to be alright. Let us speak to the board.
Even if it was a dream, I feel Darling reached out to me through the hotline. I have a feeling he and Trench won't be the only callers from the beyond.
From the beyond. Director, situation, crisis, uh-oh, in Foundation. We demand your attention, Moxie. Oldest house is in danger. We opened the door, tree in maintenance. Hurry, post haste.
Problem in the Foundation. That was Auti's vacation spot. We need to check this out.
Auti. And the door. Okay, we got our... Alright, we're getting up again now. Got our gun. We've got our powers. Alright, we're back rocking. Don't know if we did that. Last stream today for a little bit, right? 2 weeks. Something like that. We're back with more control. It's like we never left. Just one big extended stream. Zoop. I could have went back to see directly to the central executive, but I missed it. We're gonna hit the fast travel and then head down to maintenance.
Additional source of munitions.
Maintenance. Yeah, foundation. Here we go. Let us find out what the crack is going on down here.
Quiet. Trans-dimensional.
Yeah, this place. Okay. Yeah.
This place really suits Ahti.
Find the door.
So
Oh,
that
shit.
etching is the door. Okay. Let's try opening it.
Oh, shit. Oh. Alright. Ah! Uh-oh. Help me! Oh. Foundation.
No time for sightseeing. The board said this was an emergency.
So they opened... I said they opened the door, so it could be just... They made this. Nothing further. Research site
Looks
Gamma.
like no one's been down here in a while.
Oop. The hell? Huh. It's like that experiment where you pour the shit in the test tube and it all sprays out.
Crystals are kind of pretty. Emily would be having a field day down here.
Research site Gamma. Alright.
My life's been a strange
Log 1 discovery.
certainly stranger than I'd like. But this place, it's something else. The floors crawl, the walls slither, it's a shifting pit. On the street, it's just another drab building standing there for anyone to see.
Oh, what does it look like from the outside?
No one does. How did we miss it? Northmore. Acting director Northmore now is on a train from Washington. He'll expect answers, which is why I'm making these tapes. They're
Okay.
evidence that I'm at least trying to understand.
Deep cavern, I think, has been blocked off.
Father searched his entire life for something like this, and we find it 1 week after he's buried. He always hated irony. Of course, Father, the great director Ash, would have been the first man in. And look at me, his bookworm son, the supposed head of research who can't stop his legs from shaking long enough to step over the threshold.
There's some spooky shit here, man. I don't blame you. Okay, so I don't think we can go that way, so we need to loop around through Site Delta.
The Foundation.
Ah. Not trench this time.
I only heard of the Foundation when I became head of operations.
Oh, okay, it's
The
Marshall.
very
Okay.
bottom of the oldest house.
Lady with the gun.
Director access only. Just the name alone is classified. Zachariah gave me a tour the day I was promoted. Said I should see it for myself to understand. After that, I snuck down on my own from time to time to keep tabs on the place and on them. But nothing ever changed down there. Not even the walls. It's solid, permanent, different from the rest of the house. Of course, they were always watching me. I never stayed long. I'm not stupid.
Dear.
I have to stop the hiss from finding this place. I'm the only one who can.
Some of the oldest house. Stop the hiss.
Marshall? How was she on the hotline? Unless she's dead.
She's Gonzo, right? Yeah.
Jesus. She seemed like the kind of woman who could survive anything.
I never thought about that. Well, we got our gun in currently. Right, blap mode, not big blap mode. Oh, what the fuck? Bats.
This found their way
Oh,
down
the ghost. Okay. Nail time. Noise. I thought they were like bat creatures. Do we head on or do we... This is a dead end down here, but I want to check it out. The void. There's something up there, but I don't think I want it that desperately. Keep an eye for the ghosts lurking on the ceiling now. More hanging bodies. Get whack. Hi. Well, that fucked up. Cleanse this. Like the kind of Mars look with the red sand, the red clay, whatever it is. Oh.
Those paintings
What
look
the
old.
fuck? Why does it look like Star Wars?
Old.
What are you thinking? Like Crate, kind of from The Last Jedi, with like the white salt over the red, like earth beneath. I could see that, yeah. The paintings are kind of creepy. Just looks like Star Wars. If you're to like push me, like what does it look like specifically, I would go. My mind would go Crate. I get it. Boys are fast, eh? Why are they so fast?
Yes, they're using pickaxes now.
His sharpened. God. Was there a bit fast for me here? Try and keep up. Little floating rock there. Boom. Onto the crossroads. Oh. You have dangerous toxic geysers? Yuck. Keep my wits about me. Document. What we got? Foundation accident? Oh no. To Mr. Wilder, I have some bad news. You remember that Robert Ricardo fellow we brought in as a special consultant to map the lower caves? Well, today he found a chamber with weird eyes covering every inch of the walls that make my head itch. A strange black pillar in the center, kind of looks like the one at the crossroads, but smaller. We had a bureau member shadowing him, but whatever happened in there did a number on our guest. The docs are taking a look, but it's pretty clear Mr. Adventure's exploring days are over. I know we were careful to limit this guy's exposure to the non-ordinary. Drugging him and carrying him through the upper floor was a real hoot, by the way. But we really need to reevaluate our policies on external contractors. Honestly, we'd be better off forming a special division trained in repelling and orienteering than subjecting more outsiders to the shit we deal with. They almost always end up dead or loony. Marcus. A room with eyes all over the place? Ugh. I need to put some weapon mods on the grip as well, actually. Extra damage is good, but like damage after kills, yeah, consecutive kills one's pretty good. Oh, we're gonna have 2 on it because we haven't upgraded it fully. Back.
The astral plane is cutting into our dimension.
Yeah, it is.
What if this happens in the upper floors? It'll destroy the bureau.
Cave bleed. Very cool. Oh god. These areas are fucking nightmare for just falling through. I don't know if we can knock him off. I think you can. Got him. Pelt him with a pelt him. Yo. Yo. Eat projectile. Oh no. He did fall in. That was unfortunate on his part.
I wish I'd brought Emily with me.
Boom.
I could really use my head of research right about now.
Marshall?
Oh, what the fuck?
Marshall! You're alive!
Is she though?
Wait! It's Jesse!
Jesse.
The director!
Jesse. Oh, oh. Actually, gone to. Alright, this is the crossroads. They said there was like a.
Whoa.
When they talked about
This place is huge.
the crossroads.
Marshall?
When they talked about
Can you hear
the
me?
room with the eyes and the pillar, they said.
She was on the hotline, so that person couldn't have been Marshall, right? One problem at a time. Let's see what's going on with that pillar first.
Yeah, they said to investigate the nail. They said like there's a room with eyes and a tower in the center, like the one in the crossroads, but smaller. I thought they meant like the whole room. Like this is going to be a small room with eyes there, but I think they meant just a small pillar.
It's been 5
Log
days
2,
since we
Foundation.
first entered the building. Traversing the interior is dangerous due to the shifting, but we did manage to find a lower cavern that seems structurally predictable, which is a scientific way of saying its walls won't crush us in our sleep.
Fucking awful, huh?
Northmore even made a discovery. A pistol placed on a stone pedestal in front of that strange ebony pillar.
Huh.
Seems like something out of a storybook, except the heroes usually find swords, not handguns. But it is the perfect lure for someone like him.
Gun.
Hours after finding this weapon, Northmore cornered me to spout some nonsense about how the board had made him the director.
Makes sense, makes sense.
He ranted about the title being meaningless before now, calling Father and all other previous directors shams, frauds, and worse. I think this place is worse for Northmore than it is for me. Strangest thing? There was no pedestal in front of that pillar a day ago.
Doesn't seem like it's there now either.
This building has swallowed a dozen of my men, and now it's handing out presents. Is it playing some sort of game? If it is, we're most certainly losing. Hell, we don't even know the rules.
Any presents for me? No pedestal. Nail, door, monolith is hurt. Touch, revere it to enter. Alright. Repair the nail link to prevent astral consumption collision. This is the director's duty/plot. Authorized for a single new tool upgrade. Use it to save the Foundation Us Bureau. Left, self, or right weapon. Only one is permitted. Which will you choose become?
So I can only choose one? I thought I was done with these tests.
Choose the astral plane challenge. So I can like destroy the crystal. Or I can like... That's the part where we go. Left self will grant shape manipulate. Right up will grant fracture undo. Yeah, I think I'll take this one. We are tweaking, cultivating the ability /U. Ah. Minerals, roots, barnacles grow across the Foundation. First director to receive, earn this. You should feel honored. Handled. Certain crystal formations crumble after being shaped. Fucking hate the word barnacle, it's so disgusting. Whee! That's probably how we get across that giant gap from earlier. Might as well listen to 4 locks, the keys, MacGuffins. Get it in the fringe nowhere of the astral plane. Astral bleeding collision has spread. Flash lost them. Dude, as a nail will be repaired, glued, crisis averted. I think snooping is forbidden. Okay, so we can use some as a weapon too, that's pretty good. Come on. Death. Yeah, do you know what when he levitates really good? Ooh! Oh. A little bit close. Started like boop, 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 boop. My Iron Man suit was damaged, so.
Okay, let's review. This broken pillar is called
The nail.
the nail.
Yep.
It was broken by something, and now the astral plane is bleeding into the foundation, which will destroy the oldest house, the bureau, and everyone inside.
Yep, great.
I need to find 4 locks, or keys, or whatever, to stop that from happening. But I'm the director. I've handled worse. This should be simple-ish. You with me?
Reach the warehouse path and reach the base camp. Okay. More of them this way. Document. Foundation pillar. The pillar found in the crossroads is best described as an onyx spike that protrudes from the cave floor like an imposing stalagmite. Despite its aggressive silhouette, the structure has an undeniable allure. Froude would certainly have something to say about the pillar's overly erect nature, but I'm more drawn to Whitmer's essay on Friday, I guess? Dynamic layers, structures within structures, the fractal mirror in every being. Given its significant location, I believe the pillar is either the very heart of the oldest house or an intrusion within that heart. Or perhaps it's like the husk of a seed from which the oldest house sprouted. Trottier wrote that great architecture isn't built, it grows. But then, why does the pillar look so different from the rest of this place's concrete walls and rocky caverns? It's easier to see it as an anomaly, a buried artifact, a foreign body, a demonic phallus. I wonder if this pillar is any more welcome here than we are. A demonic phallus? Fucking bip bop bipped up there, didn't we? Yeah, that was a big gap, like they had a crystal protrusion. So if we had the other ability, we could destroy these things, but alas, we cannot. We create them. Warehouse path, okay. I thought this would be the base camp. No way. I thought that was one of the power bricks. Anything else worthy of napping down here? No. Okay. Complete the ritual in the warehouse. That sounds good. Oh my god, there's fuzzies in the air. Warehouse. Let's go on here, lads. Complete the ritual? Oh. Nothing for it but to have a look around, try and discover what's going on. History of the oldest house. The oldest house has revealed much to me during my months in the Foundation, but many questions remain. Primarily, the tree etchings bewilder me. What is their significance? If the house has changed shape over its lifetime, as I've theorized, then was a tree its first form? I sent a tree to the Schwartzman building in search of pre-settlement accounts of Manhattan Island. From those I discovered a single relevant line, and there I found a tree not known to me, the devil twisted within its bark. That line, taken with the fact that certain American cultures believed some trees would offer wisdom and guidance, it is indeed interesting. However, it is hardly firm evidence, and though I am now bound to the oldest house, I remain a man of science. Of course, there are numerous ancient beliefs regarding trees. Yggdrasil, the tree of knowledge, Yax, Imikche, butchered that one. Some cultures offer blood sacrifices to trees, while others claim trees endowed chosen individuals with inhuman powers. Do New York City's many murders act as sacrifice for the oldest house? Does the house have a chosen champion? Is it me? From Dr. Theodore Ash, head of research. Interesting. I'm assuming if we're getting a weapon mod at this stage in the game, we probably don't want it to sit on the floor there. Oh, did we collect it? And see, it's a C's accelerator plus 68. We also have a better one than this, yeah. We need to start ditching some of our level 1s. Guess there was like a shower in there or something like that. Pyramidic geometry from Dr. Theodore Ash. I've been going through my library researching pyramids and triangles. If that shape does relate to the board, as Northmere says, then perhaps our predecessors in the occult can offer some insight through their geometric knowledge. In esotericism, the triangle is closely associated with the Holy Trinity and other three-part concepts: past, present, future, mind, body, spirit. Interestingly, the term board also implies multiple parts. Upright triangles in Judeo-Christian imagery indicate ascent into the rational/divine realm. Inverted, it signifies a descent into the corporeal human. Naturally, the ascent is masculine and the fall is feminine. Adam and Eve. That's just a bit of old world patriarchy. It's 1964 now and we're well past that silliness. Considering the above, what does the inverted triangle tell us about the board? They're clearly not corporeal or human. Perhaps they wish to be, or they once were. The likeliest answer is simply that the theological imagery cannot help us define alien entities. But still, the pyramid seems significant. Shapes have power, and clearly so does the board. Yeah, they are weird. Didn't seem to be anything from that one.
Is this a Bureau ID badge? It looks so old. Hope will definitely want to see this.
No buttons, employees only. I've got a badge now. No. More up here. All three work.
Spent inside what we're calling the oldest house. Northmore insists on.
I thought this was the finding of the it was the foundation, but it's the house itself. Okay.
I'm not sleeping well. Her orders. Me and my research team have established a permanent examination lab in the Foundation. I basically live down here now, like the obedient head of research Father raised me to be. I spend my days investigating that odd pillar where Northmore found the handgun. The work was half-hearted at first, I admit. But then I discovered numerous non-Aristotelian energy channels converging at its base. Ley
Non-Aristotelian?
lines, dragon roads, Hylogalinian, call them what you want. But this pillar is the crossroads.
Ah, the
I
nail.
started building something. Equal parts talisman and technology. An array that can impose order on the ley junctions. That's the idea, at least. We'll see when I'm done. I prefer to work away from the pillar. I'm not the only one who feels like that thing has eyes.
Ah. What was that? Evade ammo refund? What? Huh? What the fuck? That's pretty good. Anything else out here, or should I be going up? Lots of lore and stuff around here. I really like it.
Weird place to leave an ID card, but okay.
I guess we'll see what happens when I go up. Fire core storage or the warehouse entrance. What's on this like passageway back here, I wonder. From the map, this leads to the big fucking nebulous empty space. Yeah, probably can't get through here. Oh, ignore me. There's like a big fucking black space at the top of the map. Oof. Getting down low enough is the way we can... Oh, it's our guy. Okay, fucking hell. The Nightcrawler and around the place, though. Except with red instead of like the purple that he does it with. Okay, it looks like it's just a dead end. I can see through there, but it's not accessible right now, I don't think. Okay, yeah, I see. Means we probably need to head back to... So the lift took us to what? The power core storage. Yeesh. We ascendeth. Yep. That's what it says in the tin, I guess. No else I expected. Do I want like working power cores or something? Power cores. It's from Dr. Theodore Ashe by order of director Broderick Northmore. After numerous attempts, I've finally found a way to intercept and contain the ambient energy of the ley lines in a kind of non-Aristotelian battery I've dubbed the power core. Okay, so that's what they are. I admit it was difficult capturing an energy I can barely measure, much less interact with. Luckily, it seems that the porous stone of the Foundation's caverns possesses such conductive qualities. Using stone flakes and copper wire, my power cores collect significant power. My earlier prototypes collected too much, in fact, but I've since reinforced the container. We don't yet know the repercussions of tapping into this power field. As a precaution, these devices should not be taken outside of the house. Ideally, the Bureau should no longer need to rely on typical energy sources. It's my greatest feat of engineering yet. I've always had an interest in invention. I like the creativity that it allowed, set within the firm boundaries of logic and physics. Father never approved, calling it a mundane science. With that in mind, I dedicate this invention to Theodore Ashe Sr. May he scowl in peace. I guess we head back down. Oh, now we can go higher up, okay. Well, I brought one of these with me, so if we need it up here, I can fire it on. Any more, we can go and get more. Guess we'll see if I even needed to bring it in the first place.
Entry day
Log
plus
5.
51.
Pyramids.
Northmore has ordered an all-hands search for objects similar to the service weapon.
Yep. The service weapon, yep.
Claims there are more in the house, though I don't see how he's so certain. He's been strange lately, talking about joining greater causes.
Yeah, he's seeing the board.
Frequently mentioning a pyramid.
I assumed the weapon on the pedestal was the service weapon.
Described this pyramid to me.
And the black pyramid, yeah.
Black, mathematically perfect. Oddly enough, Adam and the other id have shown me numerous inverted triangles painted on the cave walls. Surely there's a connection, but I don't see it yet. As far as occult symbols go, triangles are by no means rare. Flood, Levi, Kroll, they used that shape like it was going out of fashion.
You boys love the triangle, huh?
Standing on their base, triangles signify stability and strength. Inverted on their points, they represent conflict and stagnation. Of course, the orientation is just a matter of perspective. Looking at the pyramid from below gives you one, from above another. Northmore says he looks up at the inverted pyramid. I have to wonder, is anyone standing over it, looking down?
Observing. Oh, woo. Can I make that? Yep. Lighting here really cool. Wait for more of those fucking pickaxe guys up here. Oh, control point. Nice. No! Not the rock towers, no. This doesn't look at all menacing. Like a giant combat area. I said it doesn't look like one of them. You don't hear me, game? Oh, if we can lure them over here, we can... Fucking Baba Booey. Oof. Whoa. Spikes are so good. Owie. You be fucking gaudy, huh? Big time. Enemy went bye-bye. I hate how those...
That damn gun.
Coming director.
I've served under 2 directors. 3 now, I suppose.
Me.
Trench and I worked our way up together. We made it through the tough cases, the bad days, the casualties. He was the epitome of a good agent. Smart, decisive, selfless. Then he picked up that damn gun.
Service weapon.
Becoming director is a formal process overseen by the board. Lots of ritual and mystery. After that, key staff provide detailed briefs on all classified matters, past and present. But with Faden, well,
That's me.
there's no protocol for field promotion. The girl's smart, has a good head on her shoulders. I'm trusting her to handle the hiss upstairs, while I hold them off here.
That's where she
All
was.
this shit with a nail, the board, I'm not sure she's ready. Besides, I work better alone.
Marshall was down here probably during a lot of the main game.
Faith? Not sure she's ready.
I'm here, aren't I? I saved the Bureau once, and I'll do it again.
Zoop. Oh, yep. There's only one part of this mission as well. There's also the fucking base camp we gotta do. Another rock turret's gonna get wrecked. Sorry, 3 of them. Boom. I hate these things so much. My guy, no! Uh-oh. Oh, fucking hell. Really don't like me being in the air, do they? Oh, fucking hell. Oh. Got night crawling around the place. Fucking Arsehole. Ah. I'm just nabbing the health here, really. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. My ammo. Hmm? Oh, it's in there. Prick. Boys hit hit hard. We're still in and around the warehouse, so. Yep. Uh-oh. Okay. Wasn't sure we'd make that one or not. Spooky. Destroying all the hiss nodes will lower the hiss barriers. Can't get at that one though. I fucking meant to get that so fast. Am I destroying them as I go up, maybe? Or is it noises them making fucking, like, hissing at me, you know? Warehouse.
Another etching.
Hmm.
Like the one I used to get in here.
Interesting. Nothing. Oh shit, it's the combat one. Uh-oh. Fucking stuck on a rock. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, they're being like fucking hit you. Stupid ball, huh? Aha! Perish. You gonna give me anything, or do you just spawn enemies? Locks. Ancient. Reason. Abalone. Oh god, what the fuck is that? Ugh.
Is this the lock/key the board told me about?
Scared, I don't like that though. Well done, seasoned. Only 3 key/tethered remain. Our nail is rebuilding, loosening.
Just doing my job.
Oh, there's the big pyramid.
First one down. Director Faden's got
Nope.
this covered.
Oh, crumbled. Happy days, we got that one. Easy. Which way for out? Oh. 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 Okay. When we go back here, we're looking to head the other direction, I believe. I got some of the staff down here now. Nice. Okay, we want to head over here, I think. Oh, there's Emily. Whoever her name is.
Jesse, hey!
Yeah, Emily Pope.
Emily, what are you doing down here, Emily?
She brought the squad down.
What do you mean? You called me down, remember?
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
No, that's right. You didn't. But then, I remember you needing me to come here. I mean, you even told me how to get in.
What?
Let's just chalk it up to synchronicity so we can get to work.
She
Timelines.
takes everything in stride.
Timelines out of sync, I guess.
The board called me down here to deal with the situation. The astral plane is...
Colliding with our world, I know. Isn't it fascinating? I never even considered that the astral plane could be a physical volume expanding beyond its dimensional container. The bleed is localized to this area, but its growth rate seems steady.
We need to keep it
Given
consumed.
time, it will
Keep it-
consume the entire bureau.
Keep it contained, not keep it
and
consumed.
possibly beyond.
That's what I'm here to stop. The board told me to fix the nail over there by dismantling 4 locks in the astral plane. Funny, I think it's put itself back together a bit.
It's watching.
So that could be due to the law of inverse exchange. For every associated component you remove, this nail reconstructs. Or possibly some variation of anti-sympathy. Don't worry, I'll look into it. Did you notice all the bureau infrastructure? It looks like there was a research team stationed down here at some point.
Yep.
Do you think Darling knew about this?
I put money on it.
All the audio logs have told us, yeah.
That reminds me. Have you seen Marshall? She contacted me over the hotline, but then I saw her walking around.
I haven't seen her. The hotline only connects to extraplanar entities. Or dead people. But Marshall's proved time and time again that she's a survivor.
That's exactly what I thought.
Anyway, I've been looking into the minerals growing down here.
Minerals Murray.
Have you noticed how they insist on maintaining a certain form? Maybe some sort of a state memory, or they consciously prefer a certain shape?
I think we're on a clock here, Emily. I need to stop the astral bleeding before it brings the oldest house down. See what you can find out from the nail in the meantime. And send out some rangers to look for Marshall. She may be in trouble.
Will do, Jesse. If you see anything interesting, remember to take detailed notes.
I promise I will forget.
All the tests I run on the nail keep coming back as nonsense. And a couple of my instruments...
This way?
Maybe we should take that as a sign
What?
to pack it in.
Oh.
I
Oh.
didn't take you for a quitter, Dr. Saba.
Down here.
Reason I packed a
What the fuck? You can go down here? Huh? Okay, maybe that's the way back? Yeah, that's probably the way back. Okay, there's a path. Looks like one over here as well. Where the path is like much more sizable. Down this way. Oh, I see a hidden box. Nope, I can't shatter it.
I know you'll take care of this, Director.
Thank you.
I'm not worried.
Yeah, that's like this cavern. Motherfucker. There's gotta be like two. Just. There has to be like 2 ways to approach it. One if you can shatter, one if you create. So there must be some fucking. Yeah, here we go. So there's gotta be a way for me to get through with the construct ability. Oh, yep. My shit's gonna start shorting out here soon, yep. Burp, 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 burp. Ugh. Jeez, fuck, that's a bit of a high one there. We're in. Alright, base camp we approach. More fucking toxic shit there. Smells awful. Yep. God, my console aim is so bad. That's why I had to push the PC for like, competitive stuff. Get him to shoot at them. I find it's so hard to track moving targets with control sticks. Thanks, lad. Oh, thought they were all dead. So there's that way. And then there's up here as well. That's just a collectible. Uh-oh. 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 We're good. We're all G, and we're all G. Alright. Oh, shit. Checking thing. Stop moving. It'd be cool if you could just like pull the stalagmites down. Like not pull them out to throw them, but just like make them just like impale downwards. Oh lord, huh? Someone might ask why I threw that box weirdly when I had, or why I shot so weirdly when I had the guy in my sights. I'd love to be able to answer. But I just can't. Bonk. 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 Ah. Down. Oh. these ghosts are weird and that I can't take them over. Hey, their health kinda big time. It's hard to eat my charge up shot. Ugh. Oop. Fucking guy. My barrier. No. Come on, come on, come on. Oof. Wonder if this door was always open, like I could have just walked out, like I didn't need to fight him. Guess we'll never know.
This area looks newer. Is it from the upper floors?
Ah. Motherfucker. Aye, how's that feel? That head time. Aye. Not so funny now, is it? Complete the ritual in the collapsed department. I got one of the bridges. Fire.
There's something
Collapsed
behind
department.
that his barrier.
Don't know how many nodes are actually. Oh. Is that a platform I can grab? Yeah. Oof. Up we go. Will we be permitted to enter? Take that as a yes. Data entry and fighting. I guess that's where we need to go. I think it is right. Can I break this glass? Yeah, here we go. No? There you go. Like, how come the enemy can do it and I can't? So. Shift account part 1. To whoever finds this, I am Containment Processes Designer John Gibbs, and I'm writing this to document the largest building shift to ever occur. Here are the facts. A considerably large section of the containment sector, including the processes and protocols offices, our research facilities, and a fair chunk of the fire break has been yanked down to a chasm that reaches far below lobby level. I think it was a violent shift, and I regret to report several casualties. Injuries were sustained by all, but many of us, myself included, are still mobile. We've set up a base camp and started triaging their little supplies. We explored our surroundings and found caverns of all things. Maybe we're in some kind of cave threshold like the quarry. Wherever we are, we're not the first. There were some rusty power cores, old lights, signs, infrastructure. What was this area used for? Why did they seal it off? Why have we never heard of it? More importantly, how are we going to get out? That's why all this new shit's down here was like... warped down, shifted down. Cave summary, AWE 37. A series of reverberating sounds observed in downtown Kiev with no clear point of origin. The event was witnessed by the city's general public. Mental and physical symptoms were reported, including aphasia, sleep paralysis, and excess something in the reported individuals. The response: due to the brief nature of the event, overseas bureau agents were not able to respond while it was active. Immediately upon arrival, agents collected audio recordings taken by local witnesses. All bureau monitoring stations located at global junctions of acoustic amplification were directed to monitor any auditory events of similar pitch, wavelength, and duration in an attempt to trace echoes or epicenters. In the following weeks, similar cases were reported from both various amateur sources and bureau stations in major cities across the globe. The subsequent events diminished in volume and frequency per each occurrence. What's going on in Ukraine now? It's a shortcut, I guess. Oh,
This is the director. I need a ranger at this location immediately.
Nice to see a director out in the field.
Jesus. Oh god, I gotta help us. That's pretty cool. Oh god. How long will our guy last, I wonder? Yo. Boom. Boom. Save the mans. Yep. Oh god. The fucking ghosties though. Bonk. Jesus Christ. Fuck me, I'm out of energy, so I can't dash away from them. I hate those ghosts, so they're probably the most fucking annoying enemy. They're the worst. Fuck off. Fuck, man, I hate those exploding ones. They're so fucking annoying. They're so fast and it's fucking hard to aim at them. Thankfully opened the shortcut. Not that it was really needed. It was only like, say it's like 10 seconds or so. Call the guy again, for sure.
This is the director. I need backup at my location.
Die. Get him. Boom. Didn't work. Fucking hard to aim at anything too when like you're getting like your aim's getting all fucked up, you're getting shot. So fucking annoying. Oh, these aren't even the exploding ones, these are like the telekinetic ones, but they're fucking just as bad. Yeah, I think the flying enemies in this game are by far my least favorite. Ooh. Fucking kill him. Alright, take you too. Pricks, I don't know how I feel. Holy fuck, how many of them are there? Oh, they're like ducking and weaving this. Annoying. No, you're not fucking breaking out my control. I want to see if I could just leave, but... Ah, damn. God, this fucking never ends. Shit. Some big health bar enemies still remaining. Yeah, not that one. That one down there, though. They warp when they get hurt. Fucking Christ. I think it's a yes. They snipe now? Oh my god, not dead yet. No! Let me kill him before I fell. Oh yeah, you little bastard. I see you. Oh, thank God it's done. There's so many of them. It's like,
Hiss are in for it now.
fucking. How'd you get up here? No. Where is the actual door out of here, sir? Do you know? Okay, that's where we come in. Then we need to go like. Kind of like that way? Hmm. Hmm. This is the most up we can go. Ah, here we go.
Someone call a plumber.
Astral plumbing. Discover the astral plane restroom.
Glad no one's around to hear that.
Computer program. Dear House of Representatives, my husband Francis read an article before he died about how the universe was really just a computer program. He believed it. I thought it sounded silly. Wow, art. But I think he was right. Francis was hit by a car a few months ago, a drunk driver. I don't think it was supposed to happen. My neighbor's son, Jeremy, broke one of our windows with a football a week before Francis died. Francis yelled at Jeremy for it. He was a bit harsh. This is important because I see Jeremy on his computer through their living room window. He's on it all the time. His mother says he is a computer whiz. I think Jeremy is operating the computer program and he changed the universe so the driver would hit Francis. He did it to get back at Francis for yelling at him. Is there a way to change the computer and make Francis come back? I have some money if it's expensive. I don't know how these things work. I don't care if Jeremy gets in trouble or not. I just want Francis to come home. Oh no. Couple stuff out. Gets me, man. Francis and I are very happy together. I can feel him not being here. I know it's not right. Sincerely, Stephanie Miller. Get rid of the fucking toilet flooding. Zoom. Right. Nearly at the collapse department. Evaluation hall. Yeah, there's more of the part from the upper levels that got brought down here. This is like a side room, I guess. Okay, I can't shatter that, so on we go. Doof. Ah! Damn shatter points. There's like some things we can collect back here. An audio log, yeah. America overnight.
America
Let's go.
overnight, a beacon in the darkest recesses of
Let's go.
possibility for more than 29 years.
Don't let mold hit your right.
We have another letter from a listener. This one's unsigned but postmarked from Toledo. It says, "Dear America overnight, I have the most wonderful appliance for your listeners. It is a miracle of God. A fondue set.
Okay.
A fountain. A blessed gift. Blessed is spelled with a capital B. Go on, they write. Dive on in. It is molten hot. Perfect for meat. No signature. As far as I know, no fondue set was sent to us here at the studio.
Truth.
This letter. Wait. I think there's something else in the envelope. Some kind of black powder with white shards in it? Bone, maybe? Karen. What is this?
It's fun. Do you like the cheese stuff?
We're on the air, Karen. Where are you?
Uh-oh.
What? What's this powder in the booth? Is this ash? Oh my God. Karen? How do I cut to commercial?
Can be cheese, okay. Kiev supplement. Okay, more about the Kiev incident then. Recordings of the audio phenomena were uploaded onto the internet shortly after the event. These records circulated rapidly on popular message boards. The communications department utilized this exposure by creating Sky Trumpet hoax videos and posting related theories to spread confusion and draw attention away from the event's paranatural origin. Industrial noise, particularly the sound of metal drilling, was found to be a widely accepted explanation. Theories about the sound emanating from the Earth itself, known as seismic hum, emerged from the public itself and were encouraged by the Bureau to generate further misdirection and eventual public disinterest. Witnesses of the event were monitored discreetly afterward. Observed symptoms were consistent with deprivation, but subsided after 12 to 15 days. The length of the symptoms directly correlated to the individual's proximity, unsheltered to the supposed epicenter. Interesting. Weird noises in Ukraine. Shift account part 2. Gibbs reporting in. It has been 8 days since the collapse and still no sign of any rescue efforts. The Bureau is either completely unaware of our situation or are incapable of helping us, or maybe it's intentional. How many times have we seen the Bureau not give two shits about its own hardworking staff when they go missing in this place? How many times do we let it slide thinking, oh, at least it wasn't me? Too many, I'm ashamed to admit. Anyway, there have been some developments. Strange crystals have begun growing through the walls. They seem to block some corridors, but not others. The path through the caves is always left open, but we're not sure why. Luckily, the crystals keep out the astral spike. One's been hounding us for days. John, Nicolay, and Sarah went to try and find a radio, but never came back. We think the spike got them. I think it's hunting us. Doug says spikes only exist in the astral plane, so what the fuck is it doing here? If we get out of here, I'm hiring a lawyer. These are unsuitable working conditions. You can say that again, bucko.
Warning. Altered item detected in Transport Bay. Access is prohibited per Safety Regulation 18.A.
Altered item.
So that's the altered item. Looks pretty secure.
Projector?
No power. Typical.
Okay.
I should hire someone who builds smaller machines.
Spooky chanting, huh? Oh, it's a bit dark in here, boys. I can't see fucking anything. Heard earworm. Yeah, we need like. I don't think we can plug anything into them, so. Power cores are in there, but I've gummed up the fucking entrance. There we go. They go in the top. Ah! And then that worked. Take them out before they explode. Can we move it along now with this button? Oh, sorry. Can we go bloop? See you. Along it goes. Will the door over here be open now? This yeah, we can probably go back now. We made a right fuck up of that power core's distribution thing. They like blow up the entrance basically to access them. I somehow just lodged it with debris.
No altered material detected in area. Personnel may now safely enter.
Noise.
Have a bureau full day.
Okay, I guess. I don't know if that really works, but yeah. Drop queen, I guess. Flying fox. Oh, what have I told you about night crawling beside me? Ah! Still haven't tried picking up their grenades. Bonk. Blunk. I do love the noise they make though. Dome him. Oh. That detonate itself. Right, let be on your way. Alright, we're looking to head kind of in the direction of that door, but obviously we can't go through it. Let's just end that. Yeah, there's the room we were in. Can we just slowly start climbing? So we were in there. Yeah, we can't actually go through there. If we press the button again, we'll just close this door. Yeah, we want that door there open. Okay, I have an idea. Do we need to go up here, press the button, and then run down and get through that door before it closes? Nope, can't press it again. Well, that is unfortunate. So that was my that was my whole ass idea. No, I'm sad. I was like, that's gonna work. Yeah, we need to get through that door, or at least, or at least go in that direction. I can't say. Damn. I keep seeing all the green lights for like rooms you can enter, but it's all the rooms I was in earlier, like when I was inside. Can I get up there? Ooh, shit. Close. Yeah, I can't make it up there on the top of that crane. This is as high as I can make it. Can I shoot the glass again? There's another one where they like fully break the pane before you can get in. Orange peel. If the slightest bit remains, it's like, nope, not getting in. Okay, here's that door I've been trying to get through. Yeah, there's the check. Yeah, there. The shortcut into the generator room or whatever it is. So petty, huh? Transit access. This feels like the way I'm being led. Oh. Not too far, the game did give me warning. Ah. Hidden location. New language. I learned a brand new language the fish taught me. You probably don't believe me, so I'll prove it. See? Please publish this letter and maybe other fish speakers will get in touch. They'll be able to read my address even if you can't. Jimmy D. Rog. Yeah, Jimmy D. Rog, you too, my friend. Any other fish people in chat? Movie camera supplement. This is probably the one we saw being delivered, right? AI-80UE. The item first came to the Bureau's attention after a hospitalized mailman from Splank, Arkansas, claimed his injuries had been caused by a movie camera. Further investigation connected the incident to AI-80, which was being shipped in the mail truck at the time. The packaged camera was later found in an empty warehouse. The return address led agents to a P.O. box located in the San Fernando Valley belonging to a company called Blessed Pictures. Whether Blessed Pictures is involved in the creation and dissemination of the item's VHS films is unknown. The following is a list of all known films believed to have been shot by AI-80UE. Shoot First, Die Last, Unreleased, Coffee Bullet, Billy's First Car, Bike Hard, Delivery Disaster. Shoot First, Die Last. Item was used in the filming of an unreleased western in 1968 on the Italian island of Sardinia. A cast member was killed during an on-set accident stopping production. It is believed that Blessed Pictures bought the camera when equipment from the shoot was sold at auction. Shift account part 3. It's clear no one is coming. We're running out of ideas and supplies. We tried going into the caves to find... From Sardinia. Tried going into the caves to find anything edible. Do you reckon they were in the cursed film, huh? But all we found were noxious gases and endless pits. The crystals only let us go one way, even though we could see the caves branched out. We did find some weird spiky pillar. I only got a glimpse of it before the astral spikes attacked. There were a few of them this time. We lost a lot of people. There were only 6 of us left. We didn't ask for this. We didn't want to come down here. I'm convinced something brought us here. The others say I'm going nuts, but it's clear this was no house shift. Shifts slide a bathroom a sector over or rotate a hallway. They don't drop full divisions into some caves. We were brought here, and I know it. But what for? Why tear us away from our lives just to torture us? If this is some kind of test or mission, then here's some advice for whoever's running it. Give out clearer instructions next time. I hope these notes are a good report or a good read for whatever ranger finds them. Fuck you, put that in your report. Gibbs. Eesh. We're gonna find and fight Gibbs, maybe?
Worst I've ever seen is take the nail. End of the world.
So I can't let the hiss take the nail. Not a problem. I know how to handle them.
Multimedia. Nope. There's in the music. There's the old Gods of Asgard song. Now we want the We must log 4. Hotline. There we go. No, we want probably end of the world. Yeah.
I snuck into the Foundation through a back door I know. Had to get ahead of the hiss. Just a matter of bypassing the ritual protections. Luckily, the board's as distracted as the rest of the Bureau. I had to put on a brave face up there, but the situation is the worst I've ever seen. We're getting back on our feet, but we've already lost so much. Trench is dead.
Yep.
Darling is somewhere. I'm the only one left. But I still have a job to do. Keep the hiss back. There's not enough HRAs to spare, so I'll have to make do with what I've got. Frankly, I don't even know what will happen if the hiss take the nail. Trench made it sound like it'd be the end of the world.
Yeah, probably not good, huh?
He was never one to exaggerate. Well, orders are orders, even if they come from a dead man.
Sorry, I've been clacking. Let's go. Oh, here's our next better. This one's probably also going to spawn some enemies. Before we're allowed to do the actual cleansing, we're going to fight some. Oh, no, we're allowed in immediately. Listen, hurry, meet. Progress, jolly good, but 2 fools, lollipops are left to.
Hello?
And they get cut off.
Are you there?
Uh-oh. Danger, director, board, broken, deeper, understand. Tool, other, new, forbidden, board. Given, former, yours, necessary, go.
Okay, what the hell is going on?
Oh, we get the other pyre now.
I'm back here?
Nice. You should, can, better, not be here, director.
So my idea. Blame the island.
The other tool weapon is forbidden. Former it adrift is trying to mislead you.
Yeah, we've had our differences. But it is giving me something you won't.
Yoink. Clink. Having fancy just shoot him, huh? Do not be ignorant, thick. You're being reckless, disobedient.
I don't like you deciding what I can't have.
That makes it sound like they are actually saying the word slash. Huh? Fall. Oh. Fall. And boom. Might be something I was seeing in like the Vault of Glass in Destiny or something like that. You cannot control this. You cannot control your staff. You are mismanaging the bureau slash self slash narrative. Ah! Then they walk out onto it, but they're not going to. See ya. I'm taking the gunpowder and you can't stop me.
I'm getting pretty tired of being jerked around the astral plane.
Uh-oh.
If you're listening, I want some answers.
That's a big scary fucking eye thing gonna appear. Oh, alone, long, visitor, happy, tunnel, open, grateful. Where are you, like weird Lovecraftian creature, yeah? Welcome. Speak. Oh, we killed one of these things before, didn't we? It was inside the fridge.
Hi there. It was nice of you to give me something the board wouldn't. What are you getting out of it?
Oh wait, nothing, Chris.
So I'm just supposed to believe you're a particularly charitable, whatever you are?
Either. Both. Hungry. Hungry?
Hungry?
Huh.
I mean, yeah, actually, I'd love a sandwich or something. That's not what you meant, was it?
Right. Panini. Former board. Haballoon.
Are you part of the board? Or used to be?
Once. Split. Board. Blame.
Okay. So you split because the board blamed you for...
Inside. Beyond. Nail. Rescue. House. Sun. Warning.
Gotta be easier to play charades. Do I need to rescue someone?
Don't know wall. No.
I don't know what I expected. Listen, this has been great, but I have to go. Thanks for your help, and, stay out of trouble.
Don't make it angry. I hate fucking fighting these things. House, listen, nail, leech, burn, go.
What was Former trying to tell me about the board? Should I trust either of them?
Got weird shit going on there. Oh, but didn't kill him. I thought I killed the one that was in the fridge. I guess not. Also, hallelujah, right. I assumed they were like just different beings of the same species, whatever. Ah, yes. Here's the pathway I found earlier. It was former. Oh shit. What was he doing? Killing boys in the fridge? Eh? Yeah. Yeah. Well, clearly not. Then yeah. That fridge is fucking scary, man. Huh? Whee. We need to head to research site Gamma and Canyon Rim for the next two. Bloop. Okay, now we can actually shoot the fucking crystal formations. We can get into this cave.
It's the director.
Alright, there. What do we want more of? I don't really use the shield that much for everything. Levitation duration, yes. Pretty good. Expert Paratolitarian. Spend 50 ability points. Slam into the ground. Yeah, ground slam pretty good. Yep. This is the Canyon Rim.
Who should I be listening to? Weird entity A or B? Or neither?
Zoop.
Let's just stay the course for now. The beauty you know we need to repair the nail. The astral plane won't break reality on my watch.
Get on my nose and everything. Hey. Blech. Canyon Rim.
I'm in the astral plane.
Fuck.
Oh, this bleed is just getting worse and worse.
Astral collision. They taunted me with the box. The bastards.
That's the cave sand. Looks like the astral bleed goes both ways.
Yeah, that's gonna go. One bleeds one way, but doors open both ways type thing, I guess. We're everything. Dear science, there's a person in my pet salamander. He has human eyes. Why doesn't anybody else see him? I think it's like werewolves, but with every animal. Were-dogs, were-cats, were-otters, were-butterflies, were-everything. Okay, there's the name of the document. There are people inside and they can't get out. They're stuck in the animal body. It's not all animals, but it can be any animal. My parents don't believe me. Maybe this has happened before. I thought you would know. Sincerely, John Lumaine. Oh. Little extra bit of flight was really nice there. Probably didn't need to do that one. Probably gonna made it at its full height, but yeah, still worked.
Kiss in the astral plane. That didn't go so well.
Hi-yo! Bonk! Take him too. Ooh. No, you guys are friends. Stop shooting each other. No. I don't want to reload or anything. Oh, there's one on the other side too, probably. Okay. I see. Alley-oop. We'll just keep a climbing. We'll get there eventually. There's the pyramid. Shit, what's going on up there? I don't know if I can make that. Feels like death guaranteed. Listen, I'll get you. Enemy just vibing up there. Okay. A document. My Maneki Neko statue is one of the lucky cats, right? Yeah. No containment procedure. Description: altered effect. A ceramic beckoning cat figurine, common lock object found in Japanese storefronts. The following is a list of the items observed altered effects: non-corporeality, affinity for specific human behavior, and minor physical movement, waving its arm. Multiple simultaneous incarnations of this item have been observed. Whether these are independent altered items acting uniformly or replicated instances of AI-48 is unknown. How the items originally arrived in the oldest house is unknown. It was first discovered sitting in the director's chair and was immediately contained in a panopticon cell. The next day, an agent noticed 2 additional figurines had appeared. Hours later, all 3 vanished. The items have been sighted throughout the bureau, appearing while agents perform something tasks. It is theorized that fulfilling certain unknown criteria will encourage the items to appear. Present location zone. That's like a collectible when you do something. You get a pair of cat ears? Interesting, interesting. Make, unmake, use shape and fracture, combine total of 100 times. But I'm falling to my death. Oh, never mind. Can I get a better angle on them? It worked. Don't know if it'll help me anything, but it did the thing I was trying to do anyway. Vroom. You got the first part of Darth Maul Son of Dathomir releasing later today. Should be fun. I think people will have a very good time with it. Can I make that jump? I don't think so. I'm going up too fast. I'm missing something I could be shooting. These aren't anything, right? I saw these and I was like, I don't think these mean anything. But yeah, I look forward to people seeing the first part of Son of Dathomir. I think they will have a very fun time. And part 2 with the final issues are even better, I think. Like issue 4, which is like where you have like the Grievous killing Talzin and all. It's very good. I'm trying to think, like, are there any like are there any comics in particular are we really looking forward to them seeing? I mean, there's definitely some really good ones. A lot of Charles Soule's Darth Vader run I'm really looking forward to. The Princess Leia comic. At least for that one part. Oh, yeah. That's Are you thinking of the bit with Padme or the bit with Maul? Padme is the one in the Princess Leia comic, but I also love the moment with both. Yeah, I love the moment in Shattered Empire when she walks into the hangar in the Theed Palace and she feels the presence of Maul. I love that moment. But yeah, the moment when she sees, it's like the stained glass of Padme, right, and it seems to turn to look at her. Yeah, that one was great. The Princess Leia comic is sooner rather than later, I would say. NPC reminder.
The Bureau does not have windows. If you notice a window, immediately close your eyes and make your way to the nearest safe room. You are permitted to fashion a blindfold from an article of clothing.
Don't look out the windows.
Any resulting lapse in dress code will be excused. Thank you for your attention.
Yeah, Princess Leia is part of the next set of comics after the current upcoming High Republic ones. It's in the lead up to the post Return of the Jedi stuff, which also includes Shattered Empire. So we're gonna get those two Leia moments quite close together. That's pretty good. And I didn't even think about that, but yeah. Yeah, so in the next batch of comics, I believe, is both volumes of Kanan, Princess Leia, and Shattered Empire, I believe. Let's double check. Yep. Those are the next 4. Because they then unlock, in terms of books, we will have the Aftermath trilogy, Phasma, and then Galaxy's Edge Black Spire as its sequel, then A Crash of Fate, Poe Dameron Freefall. I haven't read that one yet, but I assume that one will be okay, because they'll have then met Shara Bay and Kess Dameron and stuff, so anything in like Poe's backstory that refers to them, they will have a better idea of. You're listening to Aftermath 2 right now. I'm really looking forward to rereading the Aftermath books. And also, the reason I have the Princess Leia comic in there, as if you're not done the trilogy, I'll not say, actually. I'm assuming these lead... These let me go in these directions. No, there's a reason I have the Princess Leia comic before those books. Yvonne is in the New Hope to Empire Strikes Back comic line as well. Oh, I was gonna so before I get to the mainline ongoing stuff, I'm gonna do all the miniseries around that time. So like we're gonna do Princess Leia soon, and we're gonna do Lando before we get to those as well. But we'll do the Han Solo, the race one. We'll do the Chewbacca, the mining slave one. And then we might bash out some of the other miniseries as well. So like we'll do Jedi Fallen Order, Dark Temple. We'll do Obi-Wan and Anakin. We'll do Darth Maul. So we'll get a couple of those in. Noodle loves Vader Dark Visions as well, but to be honest, Dark Visions is probably going to be one of the last ones we do. Just because it doesn't, like, it's not a big story or anything, and because, like, supposedly they don't want to do the comics massively regularly, which I think they might need to adjust that viewpoint, because there are a lot to do. We need to do the ones that have, like, the big stories first. So, like, probably the last one will be Vader Dark Visions, and then the Black, White, and Red, both those series. Although I did enjoy issue 1 of Darth Maul, Black, White, and Red, so. Yeah, those will probably be some of the last. If I can lure them onto the middle there. Ah. Oh. But yeah, so I'm gonna try and like alternate. You enjoy Dark Visions, the meme? I enjoy Dark Visions. The one issue specifically, the one where it's like every panel is shaped like a Star Destroyer. I think it's super fucking cool. What's going on here? But yeah, I'm going to alternate comic batches for like to get the High Republic back. Artistically, Dark Visions fucking slaps. True, big true. So we're gonna do this batch of High Republic stuff, which will get in the Rising Storm and Race to Crash Point Tower. Then we're gonna do the batch of stuff that brings in the post Return of the Jedi stuff, which is the stuff I mentioned previously. Then we're gonna do more High Republic, which is going to be only 3 comics. It's gonna be the 2021 free comic book day for the High Republic Adventures, which is the one with Ram during the Rising Storm, where Ram meets the High Republic Adventures crew. Then it's issue 6 of the main comic, and then issue 6 of High Republic Adventures. So I imagine that'll be one video just. And then it's Out of the Shadows after that. And then we're going to do another batch of different stuff. The different stuff will probably be the lead-in to the Inquisitor stuff. So we're going to do Lando, the miniseries. We're going to do Jedi of the Republic Mace Windu. We're going to do the 4 volumes of Darth Vader. And then that'll allow us to do Inquisitor Rise of the Red Blade. And then we'll also be able to... I'm also going to go into reading The Rise of Kylo Ren. Because, like, I would have loved for their first experience of bleeding a Kyber crystal to be Darth Vader. Because I think it's the most significant. Whereas they've now had it with Dagan Gera. Which is not as an epic a moment and not as, like, important a moment as when Vader does it, but... We'll let them experience Vader, and then they'll get to see it with Kylo Ren. Like, semi-shortly after. Oh, I know what to do. I just remember with them, whoever saw Dagan Gera doing like, that's not how we've seen bleeding Kyber crystals before. I'm like, you've never seen it before? So I think I'm going to make a note, because I'm doing issue by issue notes now. I've already sent them over for the High Republic Volume 1. Like whenever we get to Vader bleeding his Kyber Crystal, I'm like, apart from Dag and Gera, this will be the first time you've ever seen it. Oh. And I'm going to say, like, this was the first time it was done in canon. The first time we ever saw it. So I don't know what you're talking about. We've never seen it done like this before. Yes, that should be fun. And then after that, we'll do more High Republic. And back and forth, back and forth. You fucking arsehole, huh? He's still alive. We can also do as well the Captain Phasma miniseries after we've read the novel. So maybe we'll do that in that little batch where I'm doing a bunch of different miniseries. I don't know if they discuss the comics after reading what they do. One good note would be Cantum's pronouns for the High Republic Adventures, as they are not used in the comics for quite a while. First time is Crash Point. Sorry, so if I'm understanding your point correctly, there is like a period of the High Republic Adventures where they don't address Cantum size pronouns, and then we get to Race to Crash Point Tower, and then they are. Is that what you're saying? I will make a note. So the way the Darth Maul Son of Dathomir goes is that it's essentially a reaction. They compare it to like a reaction to an episode, but they can pause it at any time if that gives you an idea of how it's going to go. So there's regularly moments where they'll stop and discuss things. Am I stupid? Why is this not going down? There'll be moments where they'll stop and discuss things, and then afterwards they have a chat, kind of. But yes, I'll put that in for Cantum. I think like so first up they have we do see them in Crash Point in Lula's inner monologue, and then pretty late from the comics again. Yeah, so like right so their next one is High Republic Volume 1, and they have Serret and Tarek. So I believe they're regularly addressed as oh, thank you. Like Serret and Tarek are regularly addressed, but I will as I have to go in. So what I'm doing is I'm going and rereading quickly the stuff they have yet to read, because they're going to like do like a proper version of it when the video comes out. So I don't want to like fully read it and then have to fully read it again with them, but like I'm like skimming it. I'm like, right, what things do I really need to note? Serret and Tarek have that cringe not he they moment. I don't really remember it. And I have skimmed volume, like I've done my notes for Volume 1 recently, so I probably have seen it, but I've kind of forgot it. But like at least theirs is made clear. But yes, I will, as long as I remember, when I go to make my notes, I need to make my notes for the High Republic Adventures Volume 1 soon, just in case they happen to record when I'm away. But I will, if Cantum is in there, which I believe they might be, I'll make a note so they see. No. Yeah, because blind wave can be Not the best when it comes to non-binary pronouns. I don't think it in any way maliciously. There you go. So yeah, I will put something in there. I love... Noodle will tell you, see, whenever we were reading, is it Mission to Disaster? No. No. Yes. Mission to the Corellia one. You know the bit in that when... Because there's like a lot of Cantum flashbacks in that one, which I loved. And there's the bit where he finds Lula and brings Lula to Yoda. Oh man, I was like... Midnight Horizon. Sorry. The whole stuff with like Cantum bringing Lula to see Yoda, like, oh man, like when he finds this wee kid and they describe the kid and it's like it's very clearly Lula. I was like, this shit got me here. I really loved all that stuff. I liked Midnight Horizon a lot because it also had everything with Tomac in it as well. Oh man, that shit was so good, huh? And like there's stuff with Wreath and Ram. Fuck, Midnight Horizon was a banger, huh? I really like that one. Boom. Which one's Mission to Disaster? Is that the Hetzel one with Vernestra? Or not Hetzel, Dalna, right? The Dalna one. Hetzel is from Light of the Jedi. Yeah. With like the fucking ice skaters and stuff like that. That's probably the next time Blindwave will see Avon, isn't it? When she gets kidnapped at the start of, yeah, Deva's in that. Alright, Olo. Here's a thing for you then. Non-spoilery, of course, about where Deva shows up apart from the High Republic. Where did Deva first appear, and where do you think we should introduce them to Blindwave? We'll also take into... Did Deva first appear in that Jabba the Hutt part of War of the Bounty Hunters? Am I remembering that correctly? Yeah, okay. The only thought is, like, if we do leave Deva to then it means we can't get into, like, Midnight Horizon for a while. And it's like, you know. I think it probably works fine to meet her in the High Republic. In my head, Deva Lompop has the voice of Jennifer Hale, specifically as Ash from Overwatch. That's who I hear in my head whenever I would read her lines for Noodle and I. That's who I was channeling. Might not have sounded like it, but who I was channeling in my head anyway. Yeah, I think we'll see what happens first. I imagine we'll probably get to, because the post Empire Strikes Back comics probably a ways off. I'm probably going to die here, but we just got a checkpoint, so it's not too bad. I don't know if that's reset them Dark Souls style, but yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens first with Deva, but I was like in my head, I was like, yeah, it probably works fine. Here's a question for you, Olo. I'll get your opinion on this. High Republic Adventures, the Phase 1. So I'm writing my notes with the idea that after every issue, there'll be some, like, one or two notes maybe. Not always, but sometimes. To read before moving on to the next issue. I think it's the end of issue 1 or the end of issue 2, one of the two. It's when they're on, when they're, like, when they've met Zine, and they're on her planet, and the Nile show up in the big spider. The fucking Nile are farting about, and they're like, we're not going to save the citizens, blah blah blah, blah, because they're arseholes and all. The last panel, or one of the last panels, is like Markion getting off the ship, but he's like quite shrouded in darkness, and he's quite small. He's at the bottom of the ramp, and I'm doing a thing where I'm like, this is our first on-page, like first proper appearance of blank characters. So I've done it for like Vernestra, Imri, like Avar, because it's like, yes, you've seen them in artwork, but this is the first time you've actually seen them in a visual medium. Do you think it... so, Markion shows up at the bottom of the thing, and then the issue ends. And then in the next issue, then, you see him proper. Is it worth giving them that note when he appears as a shadow? And basically confirming to them, like obviously you should know anyway, but like confirming that like there's Markion Row. Or say nothing about that one. And then having the next issue where he appears more fully, and then at the end of the thing being like, there's Markion Row, he appeared last issue for the first time, here he is proper. I don't know if that's like spoiling a I don't know if I'm trying to read ahead, like, will they realize it's him? Would I be spoiling a surprise, I guess? I know it's only one issue, but here's your opportunity to like get any notes in you want as well, is basically what I'm saying. Whatever you would like added. Ooh, the fucking twofer. Nope, never mind. Still alive. Fuck me! Ah, I fucking hate those things. I hate the flying enemies in this game. They're so annoying. Oh yeah, the notes for the High Republic stuff are kind of awkward because Calvin's there, obviously, and he hasn't and isn't going to read the books. And like he's mainly there just to provide voices and have a bit of fun and all, but like I still think you need to generally understand what has been happening, because like terminology is used and things like that. So, well, I don't know if it's fully his decision. I think it's like a group decision that he's just there for all the comics. So sometimes I've got like notes for like before you even start the volume, read this. So for the High Republic Volume 1, I've got a very, very like brief paragraph or two about like the Nile specifically. The Nile are led by this guy, and Eric and Aaron can hopefully fill in more details as they need it, but like the Nile are led by this guy. The Nile are so powerful because they have these paths that do this. Markion engineered this thing called the Great Disaster, which was this. Bits of it shot across hyperspace, which are called emergencies, because the terms are everywhere, really. And then I basically had to, like, Avar Chris was involved in the rescue of a system during this disaster or whatever. So I had that for before it, because then Avar shows up, like, very early. Maybe issue 2 or 3, I think. I mentioned that the Battle of Kerr, where Skier loses his arm, was in Light of the Jedi. Again, they can provide details for that. And I was like, right, I'm generally sweet. Everything else now is just like we connective tissue between the issues themselves. And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. It's like issue 3 or something that the fucking Drengir come in and they start referencing Into the Dark. And I'm like, it's fucking great. But when you have someone who isn't reading those stories, I'm like, ah. So I'm like, had to do like a brief catch up about like what happened in Into the Dark. And it's like, oh, yeah. Oi, 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 huh? But yeah, like it's really only the High Republic stuff this is an issue for. Because it's not meant to be read this way or experienced this way. Every other comic, even other ones that reference like books and stuff, they'll be completely fine. It's just this is the issue. That's saying to Eric, like, some of these characters are going to have their stories continued in other mediums. And he's like, that's fine. Oh, great. It's also really, like, no spoilers for Phase 3, obviously, but, like rereading Phase 1, even briefly, like, skimming the dialogue and stuff just to make my notes. Like, everything early on, remember when Skier, like, rips apart those, like, those Nile? Fuck me, man, I'm gonna get killed again. And like Avar's been like, Skier, we must never demonize our enemies, and we must always treat them with respect. And then you get to where Avar is at the end of like Phase 1, and you're like, oh yikes, fuck me, man. Like Avar's like descent is like really scary, but I think it's really really well done. Like the way she like fucking goes after Lorna at the end of Phase 1 is like, Christ, you know, at the end of like the Phase 1 comics. But doesn't she cut off Lorna's like hand? I was gonna say her arm, but I think it's just her hand. Yeah. The end of the Phase 1 comics, super fucking stressful. Those last few issues, fuck me, huh? Here comes an honorary Skywalker here, true, yeah. Get the badge of honor. Yeah, but like, Sarah and Tarek nearly die. Right? Like, they need to get, like, fully... Actually, I can't remember where it leaves with them. But, like, they get affected by the leveler and everything like that. And it's like, oof. Biggest fucking bozo in Phase 2 so far is Sunshine Dobbs, so. Yeah, he gets the fucking bozo. I bet you I'm resetting these enemies, but he gets the fucking bozo award, huh? Arsehole, huh? Oh, the enemies are not in fact resetting. I don't know, trying to do the fucking spike, but didn't work. You fucking stop! I think our next book in Phase 2 is Cataclysm? Yeah, I think Cataclysm's next. We're reading Living Force currently. Living Force, excellent time so far. I can't remember how far we are, I think. Let me just check my Kindle quickly. We are, according to my Kindle anyway, so however much like naff there is on the end. We're only about 30% in so far, but I am having a very good time with it. I can't lock my Kindle again. Oh well. We haven't read in a few days, but yeah, very, very good. I like how like every grouping or singular person as being like coming over here was a bad idea. Being pulled in like their different directions all at once, but it's like, you know, the ultimate goal of this field trip is to like help one person, and in doing what they're doing, you know, it's happening. We also had the moment with was it why can't I remember his name? Aberrancis, when he goes into the library and the caretaker guy talks about Avar's time with the huts, and I'm like, yeah. I remember that time. That happens like really, really early in phase. Like it happens in volume 1 of the comics. It happens because of the Drengir. I was just like, oof. My head down there just. Not massively loving this part. Is that the point I was just at? It isn't, okay. I thought this was like one of those exit markers. We're just heading back over there. Okay. But yeah. One of the series I quite look forward to them getting to, because I enjoy quite a bit, is the Poe Dameron series. The only like prerequisites for that, I guess. So there's two, really. One of them is a funny one, and one of them is a more like, when this moment happened, I was like, yeah, fucking yes! Have you read Poe Dameron, Olo, before I spoil anything? I think you have, right? Don't think so, but spoil away. I'll say one of the smaller things then. I would read it. It's very good. I'll not spoil the big like cheer moment. But Gracchus the Hutt comes back. So I want them to meet Gracchus in the mainline comic before they meet him later in his life. Yeah, I would read those. Or you could just wait until the Blind Wave does them. It'll be a while, like, but they're wild. There's some wild stuff in them. But there's some really like fun like Leia stuff specifically. Like there was an issue of it came out very like, I can't remember if it was very close to when Carrie Fisher died, but it was like the issue felt really like, ooh, it was a very sobering issue when it came out, because it very much felt like a goodbye to Carrie, like a eulogy for Carrie Fisher. Doesn't Gracchus lend Poe his starfighter after The Last Jedi? Does he? Have you read Poe Dameron Freefall, Olo? The Poe Dameron series takes place before Force Awakens, so I'm not sure about that. Sadly not. There is one character I know who appears in Poe Dameron Freefall from Resistance. Would you like to know who it is? I am curious if I had read this name. It's not a major character. Do you remember in Resistance Season 2 Not a main character. I'll dampen those ones right now. Do you remember in season 2 of Resistance when they go to the floating casino ran by Vranky the Hutt? Vranky the Hutt is in Poe Dameron Freefall. Yeah. I was like browsing Wikipedia one day and I was on Vranky's page and it had appearances at the bottom. It was like Resistance, that one episode, and then Poe Dameron Freefall. I'm like, what? Yeah, apparently he's in that book. I don't know what capacity. He might always be like a passing character. But yeah, he's in that book in some form, which I think is really funny. Of all the Resistance characters, I think that's it's the first time a Resistance character has appeared. They have referenced them a few times. I think in Resistance Reborn they are referenced as like we have people on Castellon, but like I think it's the first like actual character to appear, which is really funny. Isn't he voiced by John DiMaggio? Hey, I'm Frankie. Don't they talk like that? Black Spire references. Castle makes sense too, yeah. I'm pretty sure he's voiced by John DiMaggio and he sounds like fucking like Bender from Futurama and like Jake the Dog and all that, but like with like really like phlegmy throat time. And then go look that up before we read that book. Boom. Oh man, I see when my boy Archax dies in Galaxy's Edge, Black Spire. Ah, the tears were going now. I think I'm over this part now. I don't even know where I'm meant to go. Over there, I guess. Okay. How often this just shuts out? I just fall, huh? But it's very weird, especially if they don't have any plans to do anything with the nope, I went the wrong way. Yeah. I realized mid jump I was like, I wasn't supposed to do that. Especially if they have no major plans for the Resistance characters. I'm really shocked that no one's done anything with them yet. Maybe no one wants to, which is kind of a sad thought, but like I can't imagine they're being held in limbo like some of the characters were for Ahsoka. I don't know. I feel like it's really weird. Someone do something with some of them. I'm still so sad like we didn't see even here Kaz in The Rise of Skywalker. Him. Ah! Fucking get off. But they were modeled for it and everything. Just Lucasfilm not want to touch the sequels, but a 20-foot pole. I guess maybe, but like not in fucking comic form, you know? We had the rise of Kylo Ren. We've had the different connections that I don't want to mention because spoiler for Noodle, like what? We had Shadow of the Sith, which was in essence just a big fucking sequels, prequels, really. Funny, weird that is to say. They put out a video there on the Star Wars Kids YouTube channel yesterday, I think. It was like a big anniversary of Star Wars Lego, I guess, as well. And they didn't have any Resistance characters in it. See aforementioned point. But they did have the characters from Young Jedi Adventures, and I love seeing them. Like obviously it's Star Wars Kids channel video, so like they're probably gonna be on there, but like I think it has like Luke on Yoda on Dagobah, and it like zooms into Yoda's face, and then like he like younglings of it, and then it's him with like the younglings on Tanu. And like giving Kaz the light, or not Kaz, giving Kai the lightsaber. My energy. Fucking hell. I really hope Young Jedi Adventures gets to season 2. It's such a wholesome show. Like, getting to see fucking, like, I know it's not the point of the show, but, like, getting to see Loden and Bell and Estala Mari and Starlight Beacon and all. The question is, could it stay a wholesome show? Very true, actually, yeah. I thought, like, there was no way they were going to get close to the actual events of Phase 1 because of how fucking terrible it becomes. So when all the images started coming out about, like Loden and Bell, and I was like, and then there was, like, the season finale is going to be at the dedication of Starlight, which looks a bit like... The dedication of Starlight in this show is one of those things, like... Did Lena So go around Starlight Beacon and give multiple speeches? Is this the same speech and just looks a bit different because of the medium? One of those ones, but I don't really care. But yeah, when, like, everyone was like, oh, fucking hell, Belle's gonna be there and Loden's not gonna be there. It's like, and yeah, they did it. Oh. I'm also just thinking as well, we're going to get to the stage when we're doing the High Republic comics where we get to the first issue of Trail of Shadows, and they're going to open it, and the very first page is like Loden as a fucking husk, and Calvin has no fucking clue what's going on now. Hooray, we're coming to take you away. Oh, it freaks me out whenever I read it. There's that flashback in Trail of Shadows where it's my boy Stellan talking to Emmerich, and you have the flashback of them in the nursery with the fucking woman singing that song. Like, Jesus Christ, you can fucking traumatize these way inside. Ah, bollocks. This one's taking so much longer than all the others, huh? Yeah, I would love if those characters, if the kids from Young Jedi Adventures showed up in Phase 3. Like, it would, in the same breath, be a confirmation that they make it through Phase 1 okay. And, like, seeing them a bit older would be so cool. Like, I really want Kai. Like, it would be so cool if Kai could be Belle's Padawan. How was she supposed to know that just 100 years earlier those fairy tales killed 2 Jedi? Oy, oy, oy. Yeah, we're going through right now, and we've got like mix up the things I've remembered, but... So, I'm assuming, like, knowledge of what happens in Phase 2 is, like, buried, kind of. But then we also had in... Didn't we also have in Phase 1, like, notes that were written or something like that? Yeah, I'm assuming, like, as a whole... fucking big Jedi buries those stories, huh? Green. I don't know if you can see this because I don't know if I'm really here. I see a pen in my hand. I see myself, but it's all wrong. It's the wrong angle. It's the wrong me, and it's all green. Look out for the color green. Everything turns green when it's close. Don't let it get close. Don't let it in. But if you do not matter... What? You do not speak to it, please. I need you to save Peggy. Aw. I don't want you ending up here, too. I don't know where I've gone. But it's also... the way the panel shows it, it's all... It partially, like... This is what Stellan and Emmerich remember this nursery rhyme as, but the woman singing it, or the person singing it, very scary looking. Like, I'm gonna scare the fuck out of these kids. Huh? Hungry be that way? Hungry? Is that the person's name? Fucking all these flying enemies are going to drive me nuts, sir. I'm going to be so far back as well. I don't like this area at all. All the species. Ah, gotcha. I think Blind Wave had their first experience, like, with a Philithar in Leia Princess of Alderaan, which was really funny. The Snake Boys. I'm pretty sure... No, that's not right, actually. Wasn't Comac's master a Philithar? Comac or Orla's master, I think, was a Philithar. Yeah, because there's one in the flashbacks in Into the Dark, yeah. Boy, I am so fucking hopelessly lost in this area. I hate it. So. But yeah, it's like Sam or something like that in Leia Princess of Alderaan as a Philithar. I'm going up. Okay. But yeah, they're a fun species. Yeah, Queen's Peril is for next month, so Noodle and I've only just read it, so I don't need to do a reread this month. So I'm just continuing with my normal books. I would love to do the Rising... Oh, yeah, here we go again. I would love to do the Rising Storm next month. This is where we were talking about the Shriek Grey, yeah. I would love to do the Rising Storm the month after. I don't know if it'll happen. I'm just waiting to hear when the comics will get done. If we don't do the Rising Storm after Queen's Peril... If we also want to break up the second Thrawn trilogy, right? So we don't do them all back to back. Noodle and I have not yet read those, so we may need to pick one of them up soon, just to... Or at least start it maybe before I would give it to them. I think you've said, Olo, that the Thrawn Ascendancy trilogy, like, no real, like, connections or anything, right, apart from the other Thrawn stuff, so it should be good to give them. So maybe... No connections at all, okay. So the other books we have left, we have, We have Most Wanted, which is Young Han and Kira. We have Battlefront 2 Inferno Squad. That's another good one. I don't want to do Most Wanted. Just we've had a lot of like the similar type of stories, so we'll do something a bit different. We have Heir to the Jedi, which gonna have to do it eventually, I guess. What else? Force Collector, which Noodle and I like quite a bit. Yeah, all the Thrawn stuff. Yeah. I believe those books they're longer as well, right? The Ascendancy books. There's like some Alexander Freed shit too. I hope they enjoy Alphabet Squadron more than they do Battlefront Twilight Company. I think they will, because I think Alphabet Squadron, you really sit and experience the battles a lot. Maybe that might solve the main issue they really had with that one. Oh, motherfucker, I keep falling off. So yeah, maybe that might solve their issues. I've only read the first Alphabet Squadron, I really liked it. I'll get around to Shadowfall and Victory's Price eventually. Just outside of the like new stuff, Noodle and I were just like doing a big High Republic catch up. So right now we're doing Living Force has interrupted that currently. We had the chapter fairly recently with Even Peel, and like, meeting the group of kids. That was a really fun chapter. Fuck me, man. Oh, Jesus. I hate this zone. Get me out of it now. And here like a fucking hour, just one part. Yeah, I really want them to get more into the High Republic, but I'm going as fast as I can. I just have to like alternate and then get more books in as well. So I think technically, so like it's nah, I'm not gonna do any of that stuff. I'm just getting frustrated because it's tough. So yeah, right now we have two comics basically for 2 books. Then after that we have like 4 comics for like 6 books, which is pretty good. All the post-Return of the Jedi stuff. And then after that we'll have 1 set of comics for another book, Midnight Horizon. Nope. Out of the Shadows. Then we'll have a lot of comics, like 6 comics for like 1 book for Inquisitor Rise of the Red Blade. That's a good one though, and it's a good set of comics as well. I just know they're going to absolutely tear the fuck out of the dodgy faces and Jedi of the Republic. This one, dude. Was it? I can't even remember being racist. Was it like bad proportion and all? Was it? Ah. I don't. It's been a while since I read, to be fair. There's like a Yoda and then a Ahsoka near the end as well that are also very weird looking. But thankfully that I don't believe that artist has ever worked properly on another series since that. If only that were the case anytime, but fucking Salvador Luarca still gets work, so. Ah! I'm probably going to, like, whenever we get to the Darth Vader series and we meet, like, Silo and everything like that, I'm probably not going to give them the little factoid that it's a self-insert character. We'll let them live in blissful ignorance about that one. This area is so long, man. Holy fuck. What's on this tape?
Entry day plus 86.
Oh, it's Ash. Looks like departure.
Hercules and Mabel. I mean,
Mabel.
it numbers 3.
Oh, there's our plaque down there. I think fuck, we finally got it. It's taking really long. It's just all looks the same, really.
As a result, we are abandoning the Foundation. Northmore gave the order.
There's just a lot of
to
like
transfer
concentrated
resources
combat
to
as well.
floors. Now that my control points allow us to safely come and go from the New York streets, did I forget to include that fact in my previous logs?
The combat's definitely not my favorite part of this game, but
Using the
not too bad.
arrays I made, control points have been established throughout
Ah,
the oldest house.
lore for the control points.
Excuse me if I don't sound excited. It's just a few months ago, I would have been overjoyed to leave the Foundation.
That guy's got Stockholm syndrome.
But now I realize I've grown fond of it. There's something deep in the stone here, deeper than that watching presence. Something warm. I feel it needing me. I won't go. I refuse.
I ain't fucking leaving.
Northmore won't be happy, but so be it. I'm starting to see him for what he is. An impotent storm. Father Shane in a cheap suit.
Not a fan of the deal. That's DLC in general. I think there's a lot of interesting sequel hints and lore, but really it's a prolonged series of encounters. Yeah, I get you. I do like the setting, actually. I will say that. But just like big ones, I guess, where it's kind of this repetitive, I don't really like. But the other parts I enjoyed quite a bit. Whee! Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, this one is really like, it's like, yeah, it's like combat the DLC, really. Die. Get him. Bastard got his shield back immediately. Fuck your shield. Need my headshots off. Trying to think what other weird resistance side characters I would like to see. I wouldn't count like the Eager Doza story. They're more main. What about like that? Wasn't there a guy like a bounty hunter like Axe Tugrin or something like that? He had that really cool like fight with Kaz and yeah, the same answer, yeah. What did you call the pink skinned girl? The pirate. Why can't I remember her name? I'm trying to picture Kaz saying her name, but I can't picture it. Sonara. Yeah, yeah. That's one. The weird sage. Mika Gray? The character who might have been Ventress at one stage? Or do you mean a different one? Yeah, not Ventress, yeah. It is interesting that they toyed with the Ventress idea for a little while. Jesus Christ, so much going on now. Yeah, she was kind of into like the... Remember that episode they went to like the Sith temple? And it's like one of the very like early pieces of like lore we get that like Kylo Ren is like hunting out dark side stuff. That shit was cool. I like that a lot. There's not a lot of like post The Last Jedi stuff, and like hearing Kylo Ren is like hunting these things is like really sweet. Also, the only time we see the Jedi temples are built on Sith temples. It's not the first time we knew it in canon, but yeah, it's the first time we saw it, right? Yeah. We know the one on Coruscant is from like Tarkin and all that stuff. Yeah, we did see it. That was really cool. Yeah. Our recent confirmation / yelling was in error. We decided / determined you may have both tools / upgrades. Only because you are the favorite / current director. But do not listen / speak to former. You are welcome / grateful. Am I? Oh, they're like disgusting growths. You are nearly whole / fixed. Your trust / synergy is appreciated.
They sure changed their tune all of a sudden.
You fucking better be grateful, huh?
I'm overthinking this whole board former thing. They can sort out their own business so long as it doesn't get in my way. Obsessing over these problems is something Trench would do. But I've got my intuition. And you.
We're just heading back this way, I guess. Just looking to get out now, really. Yeah, Axe Tigrin was a fun kind of... I just love Bounty Hunters. It's one of my favorite, like... Was that a control point? I thought that was just a way to get back in. I thought that was like a re-entry. I see. Yeah, Bounty Hunters are one of my favorite like subsections of Star Wars. So I always enjoy getting more of them. So our next one for next time will be the research site Gamma. So I guess we can head down there for now. What is this? Siege duration? Yeah, sure. What was that? Seize an additional enemy. Yeah, we need to head here to the cave system. This will be for next time, though. We're almost at the end of stream. Alright. So, let me just see if I can... I assume it's quick saved. Yep. Alright, so next stream, which will be in 2 weeks from today. It'll be the 11th. We'll be back playing Control, so we no stream now for 2 weeks, and I'm going to see Noodle over in Vienna. Yeah, we're back then. We'll continue the Foundation. We'll head to Research Site Gamma. Oof, arse is numb the way I've been sitting. But yeah, thanks for hanging out on this Saturday afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you later on. Goodbye.